What if I tell you someone is hacking your account? Yes, hacking could be so easy and simple. In this video, we're going to show you how hackers hack account. This is a complete video on how account can be hacked. A complete video on how you can hack an account. Now, this video is for educational purpose. It is for educational purpose. We don't mean to hack any device. We don't mean to hack any account. Before you start, make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video. Alright, so now let us get into it. So we are going to use a tool, the social engineering tool to do this attack. So now let's go. I'm on my Kali already. Now let me go and launch a terminal. So if you are a Kali user, you'll be able to understand some of these things here. So here we're going to say that the sudo, and they're going to say the sc Toolkit. Now then when you type the sudo se Toolkit, hit on enter. Then you ask to enter your password. So this is my password. Now this is my password. Now when it's done, so now here we are now. So we are going to use a social engineering attack. So this is the first one, social engineering attack. So that's option 1. So select from the options here. That's 1. Hit on enter. What are we doing? You're doing a website vector attack. This one, website vector attack. Now hit on option 2, then enter. Now here we're going to use a credential harvester attack. That's option 3. Now let's enter option 3 here, then hit on enter. Now these are the main means you'll be able to achieve this aim. You can do a website or web template. You can do a site cloner. You can customize custom import. So we're going to use site cloner. What it does is that hackers would come your way with websites that have been cloned. You may not be able to tell the difference between a cloned website and an original website, because the cloned one looks exactly the same as the original one. This is why you have to be very careful when you are dealing online, because you don't know. You may think that you are just dealing, you are interacting with your original website. Hey, be very careful. Now, so let's go to option 2. Clone, then the key to enter. So you'll be asked to enter the IP where you want to receive your information, or the login information that you want to come. So we are going to receive on our local host. So now let me copy this same IP address. Then let me copy, then a copy selection. Then I'm going to paste the IP address here, and then we hit on enter. Now we are asked to enter the site you want to clone. So which site do you want to clone? So the website you want to clone, enter it here. Be very careful. Don't clone any website, please. We are here for educational purpose. So I have created a sample website for you that you can actually use to clone. You can clone that one. I just created it for this purpose. So please use that one. I'm going to leave the link in the description section. Make sure you go and take that website and then clone that one as a practice. So now let me go to my Chrome browser. So this is a website I created, just a login form. So now let me copy the link here. And then I'm going to leave the link in the description, so when you go there you can. So this is the original website I just created for this purpose. So now let me come to my Kali here. So and then let me paste the website here. So I want to clone this website. So now let me type it there. Now I hit on enter. So you just have to let it be, or hit on enter, then wait for a while. Yes, so it is now done. So I can check whether this is really cloned or not. So let's go to my browser session here in the same Kali. I'm still on the Kali. Then in this address bar, I'm going to type localhost to check whether it's cloned. So when I hit on enter, the clone, yes. So the clone website is now in my local host. So you see when I type localhost, the website I cloned has now come. So there's no difference between this cloned one and this is the original one. This is the original one. If a hacker comes your way with some of these things, you don't be able to tell the difference because they look exactly the same, right? So that's why you have to be very careful when dealing with people online. So now let me go back to my Kali. So now anything, so it means that anything we type here would go to the attacker. For instance, so this is the attacker waiting for people to come in. So if you implement it to just come here, so now let's try and see something. So now let me come to, so for instance, let me try to enter something. So let me type Maxi, and then let me type example 112233 as my password. Let me click on continue. Now see something. Yes. So do you know something? So when we click on login, it opened the original website. Do something. So when we click on login, it was at first it was host here, it was local host. But when we click on login, it opened the original website. This is a means hackers used to get you. Might think that, oh, there was a problem that happened. So sometimes you will log into a website. When you log in, when you type your logins, you log in, it's redirected you to the official website again. You might think that there was a problem. No, attacker is trying to steal your information. So let's go here. Let's check the details I type. So boom. So we got a hit. So this is what we got. So username Maxi. Check it out. This is the password I typed. So you might think that you are interacting with a web page here, not knowing that someone is in the back end trying to fetch your information. Whatever you type there, the person has already gotten access to your account already. Well, be very, very careful. All right. So now, everything you type here will just come here. So what happens? How do we send this one outside for people to use? So you see that this is already in our local host. It's just in our local host. So I cannot give to someone outside unless I change it to a public URL for people to access. When it's your local host, you cannot access it externally. So you have to convert this one to a public URL for people to be able. So let us convert this whole thing to a public URL so that we can send it to some people so that they can use it one, and then we get their information. So now let us go into it now. So we are going to let's run another command here. Now let's run another terminal. Then you're going to run this. You want to just change the whole thing into our local. So let's run the SSH. So let me repeat the front side for you to see what I'm typing. So you're going to type the SSH, and then a space, then a hyphen, and the uppercase of R. Now you're going to type you give a space. You're going to type 80 colon. And then you type a local host, then you give a colon, then you type 80 again, then you give a colon, then you say that servio.net. Now this is what we typed. It is SSH. You give a space hyphen R, then you give a space, then you type 80 colon localhost colon 80, then you give a space, then you say servio.net. Now hit on enter. It's going to give us a public URL. So now this is a public URL we have generated. So this is a public URL. So it means that I can give this URL to someone outside. I can send to someone outside for the person to access, and when the person accesses this, it's going to just the person is going to be scammed. All right. So this one is what I'm going to use, but this website does not look nice. You can, somehow. So let's try to open this one and see something. So let's try to let's open the link, see something. So you see when I'm opening this link, I'm opening this. So you see what's going to happen. So yes, so this the address we just generated. This one, the servio.net, and it's just giving us the same login page. Okay, so the same thing that's giving us. Now what we want to do is that we want to convert this website. We want to convert to something so that people will not know. So we call something masking. They can mask this website for it to be like maybe google.com, something like something, or youtube.com that you may think is a genuine website, so that you click on it. When you click on it, boom, you are doomed. So now let us do this masking, then let us know how it's done. So you're going to go to, let's go to our browser here. Now let me go to the browser, and then we are going to use a facading. I mean, there is one approach of doing it, so we're going to use so now let's come in, then just go to search GitHub facading. Okay, right, then hit on enter. Just search GitHub facading. So when it come here, so this is the repository. So click on it one, and then it will open the repository for you. Let me copy the address of the repository. Come to the codes here, go to the HTTP, then you copy the link to the repository. Then let us clone this website. We're going to clone this one so I will be able to mask. So now let's come here. Let me use this. So let me go to a new terminal here. So we're going to clone this one. You're going to say that. So let me do this one. So you're going to say that git clone. Then you're going to paste the address, or the address that you copy. So paste the address that you copied. So let me paste it here. Now when you are done, hit on enter for you to clone it. After cloning, just say that cd, and then it's facading. Now check something. The facading, it is the facading is is 1, not I. The facading is 1, FACAD1NG. Now hit on enter. Now when that one is done, hit start. Say this one. Just run this command. The VIP3. Then it's install. Then you see a command. Give a space. Then R. Then you see a requirement. So requirement. All right. Requirement txt. Now when you are done, just hit on enter for the cloning to be done. So now this would actually clone it. All right, so run the Python 3, then facading. Okay, so there is the facading, then the facading.py. Now this is what we're going to run. When you are done, hit on enter for it to run. So now here we are now. So this facading. So here you'll be able to enter any mask website. So we're going to mask the website so that people not know that this is actually a fake one. So this is the link we want to mask. So just copy this link. We want to mask this link. Okay, so just copy this link. Now you come back here. Now you just have to paste the link that you copied. Just paste it here. All right, now this is the link. So now hit on enter. Now this is what you have to do. youtube.com. So now this is youtube.com. Now hit on enter. So what phishing keyword you want to use? So let's say maybe subscribe. So to be like you are subscribing to a page. So it's like you are subscribing to a page. So the person might think is a YouTube subscription is going to do. So hit on enter. Now wait for it to be done. All right, so now this is what has done. So now this has been the URL it has given us. So it has given us this one, http youtube.com/subscribe at this one. You might think that this one is actually someone's YouTube account, that is a person who wants you to subscribe. So now let me just copy. Let me just copy one. Then let me just copy it. Then you can go to him. So let's go. So you can paste it anywhere. So now let me paste it here now, and then let me paste. So I've pasted the link I copied here in my Chrome. So let me hit on enter. So you might think that you are subscribing to something. So you see what happens. So you see it has really. So now you see when I type typed on it. So this one, it has opened to this one. So now let me enter something. Let me enter like coffee. Let me enter coffee. Then I come here to maybe 889. So I'm going to say 998877. So 998877. Let me hit on login. So see what happens. So you see. So now let us go back and check something. So let's go to Akali here. Now let's go to Akali. So let's go to our first our page and then see whether the things are really there. So you see, I type coffee, check it out, and then this 998877. This is what is generated. This is the first one I typed. Then this one is the masking one. So you might think that you actually interacting with the site, but all your information will be here. Anything you type will just come here. So any person who interacts with this one will just come here. Now there are Facebooks where you can clone Facebook, you can clone any other platform to have this one done. Now, as I've told you, this one is just for educational purpose. Now, how do you know that this one is a phishing attack? This www.google.com. So this one is google.com, right? So attackers are going to say that www. Then going to be them google.com. Now check something. The difference between this and this. So this one, the Google, this one is actually 0, not O. So this one is Google, that is O. This one is 0. So the same thing. Facebook, they can say that Facebook, and then this one is going to be like this one, facebook.com. Now if you are not careful, you enter, you might think, when you see at a glance, you might think that it's actually a Facebook account, but it's not a Facebook. This one is a web cloned one. So when you don't know, you click on this one, you might think that because when the person is trying to use a Facebook account, he will say www.facebook like this one. You might think it's correct, and you may enter. Please be very careful. You have to always be sure of the account before you log in. Don't just log into any account you are not sure of. Make sure you don't click on random links. Make sure you don't interact with platforms that you are not very sure of. If Tech Hub, don't forget to like, subscribe to this page so you get notified when there is a new video. Thank you.